Hey y'all, my name's Corinne. Welcome to Planting 101 Healthy Air at Home, where my vision is for everyone to utilize Mother Nature's air filtration system, plants. And today's highlight is the Boston Fern. Okay, so as you can tell, I love ferns for many reasons. Okay, number one, I have dry skin. Okay, so did you know that the Boston fern, which is the beautiful plants behind me, can you see them? Which my eldest calls them black girl plants. Yeah. Okay, so the Boston fern first, it's everywhere right now. So wherever you go, you can find the Boston fern. Okay, so no worries. So, like I was saying, I have dry skin. And the Boston fern does something called transpiration. And transpiration means that it absorbs the moisture and the water that you give it in its roots from the soil, and then it releases it in its leaves. Okay. So it releases moisture into the air. So it is Mother Nature's humidifier. Yes. Okay, so real quick story, right? So I'm going out, I'm going to get my ferns, right? Super excited. I go to the store and I run into this lady, right? And she's there, and I start talking to her. I talk to everybody about plants, right? So I start talking to her about plants and she's like, yeah, I bought 6 or 7 ferns and look, and I went home and I only had like 5. And I was like, oh no. I said, I came back and got my other fern. And she said, every year she buys ferns. She says she knows the air quality in her home is better because of the ferns. She buys them every year because they're annuals. Okay. Now that was my fear. Okay. I have never done a video on annual, but on any annual plant, which annuals means a plant that lives 1 year or doesn't, is not a perennial, doesn't come back over and over again. But actually Boston ferns, they can last more than 1 year. Did you know annuals can last more than 1 year? Between 1 and 3 years, up to 4 years, really, if you really push it. Okay, if you really take care of your plants, they will last. Okay, and the Boston fern is the #1 annual that everyone should have in their home, especially if you have dry skin. If you live in an apartment that has dry heat, dry air, you need to put Boston ferns in the corners of your home. Okay. What else can I say about the Boston fern? Oh my gosh, so mixing plants. I really believe that plants love being together, and I really believe that plants can be used together to help us. Okay, so #1, my baby boos have allergies, so I'm always looking for ways to help them. Right. And when we're sleeping, like my son, he's only 10, he sleeps like 10 hours a day. So he's unconscious for a large amount of hours. So what plants do I put in his room? So he has allergies. So there's a few different plants you can put in your room, okay, to help you. All right. And always, as always, do your own research. Okay. I'm doing my own research, but please do your own research. Okay. So the Boston fern, of course, gives humidity, is the humidifier. Okay. So if you also have a problem sleeping or need help sleeping, I would put the Boston fern, which helps with humidity, and then put the snake plant, which also increases oxygen levels in the room at night. So that also helps with your sleeping. Okay. Another one is the English ivy. The English ivy, oh my goodness, I don't have one with me. The English ivy is the #1 air filtration plant on the planet based on the NASA Clean Air Study. So everyone should have the English ivy. So if you have any allergies, any mold, mildew, English ivy, and a fern, absolutely. The pothos plant as well is phenomenal. Okay, so the fern with a pothos, snake plant, or English ivy will alleviate and help you sleep better, help you breathe better. And of course, we're sleeping long hours. So we definitely want to get our oxygen levels up in our bedrooms while we're sleeping. And the best way to do that is with a fern and a buddy plant. So a pothos, snake plant, or English ivy, I would suggest. All right, y'all. I love ferns. Everyone should go out there and grab a fern. They are phenomenal plants. Everyone should get a fern. We all need more moisture. The bonus. Let me tell you, did you know that viruses and bacteria have a difficult time existing and producing in homes or in areas that have high moisture? So increasing your moisture in your home also decreases viruses and bacteria in your home, okay? So by getting a fern, we are also keeping our lungs clean, keeping our health clean, and keeping our homes clean, all right? All right, y'all, Planting 101, Healthy Air at Home with Corinne. I love ferns. Everyone grab a fern. Bye, y'all.